Hi guys, Mulos here. So today's video I am going to share with you the 4 platforms that I use to buy, sell, send, receive crypto and other cryptocurrencies, and also the ones that I use to convert cryptocurrencies back into fiat currency like kwacha, dollar, euro. I only use 4 platforms. There are probably dozens, if not hundreds, of platforms you can transact cryptocurrency on, but I'm just going to share the 4 that I use. The first one is Binance. The second one is Cexxio. The third one is Crypterium. And the fourth one is Luno. So these 4 are the ones that I use. There are a lot of other reputable platforms out there, but I do not use them. And before I cover those 4, let me just talk a bit about cryptocurrency and a few things you should know before you transact. The first one is that the cryptocurrency market is not like what you see in the movies and series, which is a wild, wild west type lawless environment where anything goes. These have a lot of structure. The other thing is that there are over 4,239 cryptocurrencies. These are the ones which investing.com monitor. They monitor this number. There are probably way more than this. The other thing is that the market cap of all these cryptocurrencies combined is $689 billion, which is a lot of money. So there's a huge, huge market for cryptocurrencies out there. The next one is that over the past 24 hours, a total of $179 billion worth of cryptocurrency has been traded or changed hands. The daily volumes range from 150 billion to 250 billion dollars. That's the days that I've been monitoring. It could be higher in some days, lower in others, but the period I've been monitoring, it's been within that range. The other thing is that the most traded cryptocurrency or the most transacted cryptocurrency is USDT, or called Tether. This one has between 30 to 40% of the daily volumes of cryptocurrencies traded or change hands. The second most traded by volume is Bitcoin. The past 24 hours, it's been 24% of the cryptocurrency traded or changed hands. So cryptocurrencies do not move in tandem. Some are in profit, as you can see by the green, and some are in loss, as you can see by the red. So the prices have risen for these in the green, have dropped by these in the red. You'll see that some of the rises are spectacular, like Bitcoin has gone up by 5% in the last 24 hours, and the 1 week increase has been 8.27%. Ripple, you'll see, has dropped by 13% in the past 24 hours, and it's down almost 50% in the past 7 days. Now, the other thing you should note is that these prices you are seeing here, these are indicative rates. If you are going out in the market to buy Bitcoin, for example, you won't buy it at 25,883. You might buy it lower or you might buy it higher, depending on which platform you go to, also depending on which country you live in, your nationality, whether you have ID, whether you have a card or your payment platform, and also whether you have proof of residence. So most of the crypto exchanges and platforms will require you to verify your ID. Most of them take passports and driver's licenses. In some countries, the national IDs are very, very flimsy, and they're not accepted on most online platforms because they, quite honestly, don't look original. They look fake. So most likely you might need to have a passport or a driver's license. If you don't have an ID, most platforms will give you very, very little limits. If you have an ID and you're verified, your limits are increased. The platforms will also require you to have a proof of residence in some cases, and that proof of residence a bank statement can do, which shows your name and your physical address. In Zambia, I know FNB bank statements do show your name and your physical address. Some of the other banks will just show your name and the postal address. Those are not accepted. Some other bank statements will just show your name and nothing else. Those are also not accepted. So a bank statement like the FNB one, which shows your name, address, and bank details as well, are generally accepted. So most of these platforms also require you to have a debit card, either Visa or MasterCard, in accepted currencies. There are some currencies which are not allowed to be used for online transacting, like Nigerian Naira. Then you also have some others like the Iranian currency. That one can't be used online. The Zimbabwean currency also can't be used online. It all depends on which country your card is issued. You might or might not be allowed to transact online with your cards. Most of the platforms also do accept online payment platforms like Skrill, NetTeller, WebMoney, Payza, Payco, Perfect Money, and a whole host of others. So to be able to transact any of these platforms, you need to have ID, you need to have a payment platform which you can use, card or electronic, you need to have a proof of residence, and you need to be from an eligible country or eligible nationality. I'll give you an example here. I'm in Zambia and I can use Crypterium. People in Nigeria cannot use Crypterium. So all this creates opportunities for arbitrage. Depending on your nationality, your location, and the likes, you might be able to buy cryptocurrency cheaper to go and sell higher on some other platforms. And the reason for this is pricing is dependent on region and other factors. So people in America, Europe, Russia, most of Asia, and the Australias, they're able to buy cryptocurrency lower than other countries like Iran, Venezuela, Yemen, Zimbabwe, Nigeria. They usually buy cryptocurrency higher because it's difficult for them to move money out, and the people willing to accept their money charge a premium for the extra work involved. So anyway, I'm going to leave all the relevant links in the description, as well as a link to my blog post. I'm going to leave that in the description as well. I will appreciate if you open all the accounts using my links and my referral codes. It will help the channel. I'll also leave my WhatsApp and Telegram numbers in the description. Only get in touch if you want to transact or you really need help. I'll try to cover everything in this video. Okay, so Binance is by far my favorite platform to use. The reason for this is because I use a lot of digital currency like Skrill, NetTeller, WebMoney, Payza, Payco, Perfect Money. I use such kind of platforms on a regular basis, and Binance allows me to purchase either using my credit or debit card, as well as the peer-to-peer trading where I can purchase with electronic money. It also allows me to have to store some fiat currency like euro, dollar, naira in some cases, as well as most, if not all, the cryptocurrencies. I've got wallets which can store my cryptocurrency. A simple overview of my account. You'll see that I've got $14.14 worth of assets stored in Binance. That is made up of $14.11 between euro and naira, and 0.01194 for tether. The other thing about Binance which I like is their pricing. Binance is very transparent with pricing. So if you are withdrawing from your Binance wallet to any other wallet, it's going to show you the fees associated with the transaction. So you can be able to determine before you transact whether it is profitable or not, whether you have to add a markup. Like if you're sending a US dollar, a tether to a Tether Omni wallet, the fee is $12. So you're able to add that onto your pricing, so that you might be blindsided if you didn't know about this fee. You'd send your tether there and you'd be charged the $12, or the recipient will receive $12 less, and that can bring a lot of confusion. But with Binance, the fees are shown to you. Then another thing which is nice about Binance, if you are sending from one Binance wallet to another Binance wallet, I'm transacting with someone on Binance. If I send to their wallet, although it's showing me the fees will be $12, if it's a Binance wallet, the $12 will not be charged. So Binance to Binance, there are no fees. Now, if you're purchasing crypto with a card like I normally do, Binance allows you to determine the currency you're going to purchase in. So if you are able to look at your exchange rates to see which rate is most favorable for you, you can use a dollar card, a kwacha card, euro card, or any other card. You can purchase in rand, you can purchase Ugandan shilling, you can purchase Nigerian naira, or any other currency. So you need to do your mathematics, determine which currency works best for you. And Binance also allows you to link multiple cards. So right now I've got the dollar card linked, a euro card linked, and a kwacha card linked. I can add more cards as and when I see fit. So Binance is very transparent with the fees. It will show you what fees you are going to incur, how much cryptocurrency you are going to get, and all of that. Now, if you are buying from the peer-to-peer trading, this is where you are going to buy or sell to or from other users within the Binance platform. You can select your payment platform. In this case, let me show Perfect Money. So it's going to show you all the people who are buying US dollar, USDT, and their pricing. So some are buying for 1.02, others for 1.10, and some for as high as 1.15. It also shows you the number of orders they have fulfilled, their success rate. So sometimes this success rate is dependent on variables like it times out, you fail to agree on terms and pricing and all. It also shows you the limits. This guy can buy minimum of $10, maximum of 2,220, and he's got 1,930 USDT. It also shows you who is selling, if you are selling. So if you are selling, these are the people who are buying. This one is buying at 1.01, and this one is buying at 0.80. So you see that there's a huge differences. This one is buying really low, the other ones are buying on the higher side. So this one is buying, his minimum he buys is 1, maximum he buys is 20, and he's done 997 transactions, 99% success rate. So the difference for this, the difference for the prices is due to the arbitrage and also the risk issues. If someone from Iran is transacting, somebody would probably want to buy it lower because of all the hoops they have to jump through. Or if someone is buying, depending on where your buyer is, you would need to price according to their risk profile. So everyone prices according to their risk profile, and their terms and conditions will be stated clearly before you transact. The next platform is Cexxio. This was actually the first platform that I registered with. Before, I used to buy cryptocurrency in really, really dodgy sites. But then eventually I said, no, let me just start buying from reasonable sites. So CX is a really large platform, and their pricing is really, really easy to follow. You've got multiple deposit and withdrawal options. And with Cexxio, before you can use any card, it has to be verified. So once your card is verified, your limits are lifted. And then also once your ID is verified and your address is verified, your limits are lifted. You can deposit by Visa, Swift, ePay, Skrill, or domestic bank transfer. And like Binance, they're very open and transparent with the fees. They'll show you what the fees are here. The commission is 2.99%, and it will show you how much you're going to spend. It's going to show you how much you're going to spend and how much your fees will be. You can also deposit by Bitcoin. And if you deposit by Bitcoin, they don't charge any fees for receiving. So it's really, really transparent. You'll know what you're getting into. If you want to send me some Bitcoin, feel free to use this QR code or this Bitcoin wallet. To be much appreciated. Now we can look at the withdrawals. Okay, so Bitcoin withdrawals are similar to the deposits. You can withdraw to your Visa card. In my case, it's my FNB card, which is verified. You can withdraw by SWIFT or bank transfer, domestic bank transfer. This is ACH, only American banks. I will try to test if it can pay out to a Payoneer card. You can also withdraw to ePay and Skrill. You can also withdraw by Bitcoin. And here it's very transparent with the fees. Withdraw to card is a 3% plus $1.20. And also shows you if you want to withdraw by Bitcoin, the Bitcoin withdrawal fee is 0.0005 Bitcoin. That's 0.0005 Bitcoin. So it's fixed at this fee. So this is one of the lowest withdrawal fees that you'll find on any of these platforms. So Cexxio also has these where you can see what the last price was, the daily change, the opening price, and the daily volumes, the 24-hour volumes that have been transacted. It's really helpful for your planning purposes. If you wanted to buy any cryptocurrency, you'd simply come here to the buy sell. And here you can simply choose which cryptocurrency you want to purchase. Let's try to see Tether. And here you can choose a 200, 500, 1000, or you can enter your own amount. If we put in a 5,000, you'd see that on all the platforms, if you're buying Tether, you will not buy it at 1-to-1. You'd actually buy it at a higher price. So $1 will only get you less amount of Tether. That's the way all these platforms actually work. If you wanted to get Bitcoin, you'd see that Cexxio would give you 0.18 Bitcoin for $5,000. And if you clicked on the buy, it will show you that the commission is 2.99%. So Cexxio would add the commission on to what you're buying. So you'd need to adjust in case your budget is 5,000. You'd need to adjust accordingly so that you need to adjust accordingly so that this figure comes out to what exactly you want to purchase. If it's a net of 5,000, you can work around that. So all in all, I do love using Cexxio. The only thing I don't like is that their pricing is a little bit higher than the other platforms that I use. And that is understandable because this is mainly used in America, Europe, and some of the other established markets. And those people do pay a premium for the user experience. It's really stress-free. If you're using Cexxio, it's really simple. You just set up your account. You can buy or sell anytime with no issues. So because of that, their pricing does reflect that. And it also has withdrawal options that allow me to receive my money in Zambia relatively stress-free. The next platform is Crypterium. Now, Crypterium, I only opened an account because there was one Zambian fintech app that I was reviewing, and I discovered that a lot of Zambian users have been using it on Crypterium. So I opened an account, and it is a nice platform. On the left here, it's going to show you your crypto holdings. It will show you the dollar amount of what you have. Like here, I've got this amount of Crypterium, and it's worth 2 cents. I've also got this amount of Ripple, and that's worth 1 cent. If you want to purchase any crypto, you can just come here under Crypto Fiat Services. The issue with Crypterium is that they only allow me to link one card. I've got multiple cards. I can't use all of them. I can only use one on Crypterium. If I want to use another card, I have to write to them to remove this card to enable me add another card. Then the other issue is that I saw that they were not allowing me to link quite a number of my Zambian cards. This is the only one that they did allow me to link. When you're purchasing from Crypterium, the pricing is in euro. It's quite competitive. I have compared the pricing, but they price it in euro with the minimum is 2 euros, maximum is 4,950 euros. They show you the commission and fees you're going to pay. So the total amount will show at the bottom here. There's a 49.5 euros added onto this as commission. If you want to withdraw, this is where I've had a problem with Crypterium. They only allow withdrawal to MasterCard. They used to allow that, so I was able to withdraw to my Zazu MasterCard, but they did an update which only allows you to withdraw to your linked card. And my linked card is a Visa. They don't pay out to Visa, so I can no longer withdraw to my card. So I can no longer withdraw to my card because my linked card is Visa and not MasterCard. So this has made me use Crypterium less and less. This is the one I actually used to use to withdraw cryptocurrency to Zambia, because it would be sent to my Zazu MasterCard and it would take just a few hours. The funds would reflect. Crypterium also allows you to receive cryptocurrency. If you want to send to my wallet, you can scan this QR code or this wallet ID. It allows you to send or receive from any other Bitcoin wallet or to any other Bitcoin wallet in any platform. And here, send by phone number. This is if you're sending to another Crypterium user. It will be instant and there are no fees for sending or receiving from another Crypterium user. So all in all, Crypterium is a great platform, but the changes they have made to depositing and withdrawing have made me use it a little bit less. The last platform I use is Luno. Luno was supposed to be my favorite platform to use, but it's got a few quirks which I don't agree with. Please do bear with me. I can't log into my Google Authenticator, so I'm waiting for it to be disabled so that I can log in again. So I'll not log into Luno. Luno shows their pricing in Kwacha. This is very good if you do not want to grapple with the issue of converting the latest Bitcoin dollar price into the latest Kwacha rate to show you the latest Kwacha price. So Luno prices in Kwacha, so you're able to follow. So Luno prices in Kwacha, and that is a big benefit if you are a Zambian user. You know, cryptocurrency prices being quoted in dollar, where they're always moving up or down, and even the exchange rates are ever moving up or down. So it's difficult to know what the crypto price in your local currency is. But with Luno, you always know. So right now it's 544,530 for one Bitcoin. So if the price drops by 25,000 Kwacha, I can equate that to something I know, the price of a Corolla, the price of a piece of land in some area, or the rentals in my area. You know, you're able to quantify that in local terms. That's a really, really big plus. Then the other benefit of Luno is they've got one of the best prices for buying Bitcoin and selling Bitcoin and some of the select cryptocurrencies that they transact. The two things I do not like about Luno is that not every cryptocurrency is available. They don't have Tether and a few other cryptocurrencies. I think they have Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ripple, Litecoin. Those are the ones they have, the main ones they have. Some of the other ones which clients do like me to purchase or sell on their behalf are not covered in Luno. So that's Tether and Tron. They are not covered in Luno. Then the other thing with Luno is, which is both a plus and a minus, is that they only accept payments to the platform by bank transfer from an account in your name. And they only pay out to bank transfer into an account with your name, a local bank transfer. Now, the issue with Zambian bank transfers is, one, they have cutoff times. So if you want to do a transfer, you need to know the cutoff times. Otherwise, your transfer will not reflect the same day. It might reflect the next day or 2 days later. Zambian bank transfers range from really fast if they are RTGS, that's real-time gross settlement, and they are moderately fast to really slow if they are DDAC, that's direct debit and credit clearing. So depending on what type of transfer you're making to your Luno account, the funds could reflect within minutes, within days. You really have no control over that. And also there's a bit of human input. Somebody actually has to move from the Luno bank account to the Luno trading platform. So that is done only within office hours. So if you also want to make a withdrawal, you can effect a withdrawal on weekends and off hours, but that withdrawal will only be processed during working hours. And the withdrawal transfer to your bank account could be same day if it's the same bank that the Luno platform is with, or it could be later on in the day to 3 days later if it's a different bank within Zambia. So this makes it really, really difficult to plan when using Luno, because the cryptocurrency market, the crypto market is 24/7. It's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It doesn't sleep. But with the Luno platform, you are only using it 5 days a week. That's Monday to Friday. And during normal working hours, that's probably 8:30 in the morning up till about 15:30 in the day. So Luno is great on pricing for both buying, selling, and transparency in pricing, but it's terrible for the transacting. If you already have the money in Luno, then it's all good. You can receive from any crypto wallet. That's Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ripple, Bitcoin Cash, and another Bitcoin variant, but you can't receive or send any other type of cryptocurrency. So I have a love-hate relationship with Luno. I really do enjoy using it. At the same time, I really don't enjoy using it when I need to transact urgently or off hours. So again, I will say this, that there are dozens, if not hundreds, of platforms that you can use. These 4 are the only ones that I currently use. They serve all my needs, and I really do not see myself opening any more platforms apart from Coinbase and Paxful. Those 2 I already have accounts, but I had issues with my verification, which I think have been sorted, so I might use those other 2. But any more platforms, I think there is such a thing as getting exhausted, having multiple accounts. It becomes really, really difficult to stay sane. So anyway, do let me know in the comments if there's anything that I missed, anything that you'd like me to cover. Do also consider liking this video, leaving me a comment, subscribing to my channel. You can also get in touch on the Telegram or WhatsApp line there. And you can also go onto my blog. I've left the link in the description, and you can let me know what else you'd like to see about transacting Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, and I'll try to answer your queries. If you also need help purchasing, selling, or transacting cryptocurrency, you can get in touch with me, find out my rates, and we can do something. Anyway, thanks for watching. Mulos, bye.